All right, welcome back. Apparently, I'm getting really talkative in my old age or something because it takes me longer to cover it. All right, like I said, if you click on the Pivot Lab, after you get there is it will take you to this page where you actually look at, excuse me, I'll take that back. It will take you to this page where you actually uh, go to the actual lab. Okay, when I do it, it takes me to a page where I can grade yours, and it will look something like this. Uh, in the learning objective section, there will be a pre-lab video. This was also in the link that you first went to over on the other page. Okay, if you click there, it kind of describes the tools and how you do the different parts of the activity. So there's some kind of like a pre-lab where it explains how to get through the lab and what you need to do that. Okay, and then it will actually take you down to the lab and it'll have a simulation or a video that you use and so forth. But the pre-lab will tell you how to do that, and then you just go ahead and do the lab. Once again, if you have questions, please let me know. Uh, they have their own issues sometimes, but most of the time they've worked pretty good, and we've got them kind of where they work pretty nice. But that is your Pivot Lab. Okay, like I said, when you click on it, and all you gotta do is click on it in the module, take you to this page. You can watch the video here, or you can go ahead and go down here. I have to redo that. Once you've done it once, it won't relab. But if you click on this one, it will take you to the lab directly. And there will also be the pre-lab video there once you get there. So you could do it whichever way you want to do that. Okay. All right. Going back to the home page again, or excuse me, modules. Let's go to modules. Second one. Of course, after the Pivot Lab, then there will eventually be a quiz. All right. And so the quiz, I'm going to unit 3, but whatever, you get the idea. All right, there'll be a quiz. All right, the quiz will usually be anywhere from 12 to about 16 questions long. It will be over just that unit. The questions are due each week, are due on Saturday. And just for the record, the questions are open from the very first of the course. So if you want to go through the whole course and do all the review questions, you theoretically could do that. Okay, the labs will not come open until Saturday of that week, and you will have until Monday midnight to get them done. Okay, and so you'll do those for each chapter. Don't forget, make sure you do those. For this one, you will only need the lockdown browser, which is over here on the side, and it will just keep you from going from other web pages. But you will not need a webcam for the quizzes. You will for the exams, but not the quizzes. Okay, and that's basically the setup. You have the notes, the PowerPoint if you want to look at it, the videos of the actual lectures, the questions that you have to do, the online lab, and then a quiz. All right, and that's kind of what the weekly schedule will be. Now, the first unit is a little bit different. I have some things like here's a list of 27 elements that would be good to know their names and symbols. There won't be, well, there is a quiz on it, but it's just a practice quiz, so you can just practice learning the names of the different elements. These are just some that I think, hey, you need to be familiar with these because we'll be using them over and over, and the symbols, so it's good if you know them, okay? But it will not be for a grade. This one will be the actual grade. You know, it's 100 points. This one's for 0, okay? Other than that, you got your notes. We said you got your PowerPoint. For the lecture notes, you get your videos, you got your questions, and you got your lab. There's also an atomic worksheet. We will not turn this one in for a grade. Once again, notice there's no due date, no grades, but it's one that you need to do and practice skills. And I will post a key for it on Sunday so that you can check your answers to see if you did it right. Okay? All right, other than that, they're pretty much the same. Eventually, we will have an exam. Okay, the exam will have to be done with a webcam. All right, so you have to have a camera while you're taking it, either on your computer or if you have a separate unit. And once again, it's very important you do that first little quiz at the very beginning, just to make sure that your lockdown browser and the webcam work, and you kind of see how that works. Okay, and like I said, it'll be every 3 or 4 units, and so on and so on until we get to the end. All right, and there will be a grand finale, and there we go. All right, yeah, I think that should be enough to get started. Once again, anytime you have questions or need help, just by all means, shoot me an email, and I'll let you know, or ask me on Tuesday nights, and we will try to get you all straightened up and get everything go smoothly. All right, looking forward to having a great year. Thank you.